What's up everyone, and welcome back for another video here on the channel. Thank you as always for joining me. If you are one of my returning subscribers, and if this happens to be your first time stopping on the channel, welcome. My name is Monet. I am 27 years old. I'm a single cash budgeter, and for the past 4 years I've been documenting my financial journey, how I manage money, how I got out of debt, how I save, all while utilizing the cash envelope method. So if any of that sounds like something you are interested in, you want to learn more about, you get motivated by watching these videos, then definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and join the family. And don't forget to hit the bell so that you will always be notified whenever I upload my next video. So within today's video, we are going to be doing a cash envelope stuffing, but it's not going to be one of our typical cash stuffings because this is my extra paycheck for the month of May. So this was a magic month, so I got an extra paycheck that I am really utilizing towards saving and, building the financial goals that I'm focusing on right now at the moment. So of course, I'm going to share with you guys how I decided to do that. So if you're interested in seeing how we are going to budget this paycheck, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first things first, for the cash, we will be cash stuffing $680. That is what I pulled. It is majority 20s because I took this from the ATM, but it should be fine. And another question that I got asked often from my last cash envelope stuffing, so mainly people were asking about my gas, my rent, if I'm still contributing towards my Roth IRA. And yes, all of that is true. I just actually didn't mention it within the last video, which is my bad. With this new format that I'm trying, I can forget to do things. But yes, I am still allocating those funds to those categories. And I think to make it clear, I'll probably go ahead and pop it up on the screen. So for my paycheck for today, the total for my check after taxes, after tithe, after health insurance, I am left with $2,175. So with that check, we're going to be using, as I said, $680 to do our cash envelope stuffing. And then the rest are going towards bills that I do not take cash out for, either because it's on auto pay or it's just more convenient for me to leave these funds in the bank. So getting into this paycheck, being that it's an extra paycheck, I already set myself up that I don't have to pay any bills with this paycheck because all of those were covered with my last checks that I received at the start of May, or they will be covered with the upcoming checks that I will be getting for June. So for this paycheck, the breakdown of the money of the funds that are remaining in my checking account would first be gas for my car. That's going to get $30. I get gas from Costco. Costco does not take cash, so it's just always easier for me to leave that on my debit card. The next fund that I didn't take out is my home fund. Normally I do take out my home fund, but since this was such a large amount and I knew I was just going to put that back into the bank anyway, I just decided to just transfer the funds automatically. So with this paycheck, home fund is going to be getting $900. So that would now put the total for home fund with $4,900 saved compared to our $20,000 goal that we are working towards for home fund. So I wanted this fund to get the most of the paycheck, and I just wanted to send as much as I can straight towards my home fund. Next is going to be my Roth IRA. I never take out the funds for this. I always just transfer that right to my Roth IRA account. And from this paycheck, that's going to be $300 that's going towards that. So now for the contribution of 2024, that puts us at $2,956 contributed towards my Roth IRA out of our $7,000 goal. And then the last thing, which is kind of like an anomaly, I did have to put $265 towards my credit card. And this was to cover my Mother's Day getaway that I did with my mom. So we did spend more than what I anticipated. I already did pay for the hotel in advance of us going there. I just did not expect us to do as many things as we did. So we just spent more than what I thought. But it's fine. As I shared before, that's my mom. There is no thing as too much to spend for her. But I did just want to send the $265 that I owe to my credit card for that. Also, a lot of you asked about, the time with my mom and what we did. So one, thank you for caring. That is very sweet. And I did record some things, so I'll insert some clips of like what I did for her. But it was just a resort with like an indoor water park. So I just booked us a couple of days for me and her to relax and enjoy pre-summer before summer really got here. So it was a surprise. She was not aware of where she was going, what we were doing. So it was very nice, I must say. It was very relaxing, but for the most part, I really enjoyed myself. It was a nice getaway from being in the house, and I got to put on my bathing suit, go swimming, and relax. They had laser tag, they had an arcade, they had mini golf. We were busy, honey. We did something literally every day. My mom said she enjoyed it, I enjoyed it, and I would go back. So definitely don't regret the funds for that. Overall, I hope that gives more of a clear picture. And if this layout doesn't work, I can try something else. But I just wanted to make clear that yes, I have other bills, even though they're not really showcased with this paycheck, and I am prioritizing saving and paying for those. It's just that I didn't take the cash out for them. All right, so with that all out of the way, let's go ahead and get into our cash stuffing. So this is the binder. We're going to go ahead and set the binder to the side because we always start with our cash dividers. And if you noticed, I brought out my old wallet. I haven't used this one in a while, but I felt like, since summer, I feel like has officially entered or is on its way, I wanted to go back to this light, bright color. And you guys, I went ahead and finally updated the website with the cash dividers that I was talking about a couple of videos ago. I apologize for the delay, you guys. I know I was dragging my feet on it. A lot of people were asking about it, but I finally did add this style and the white and gold one that I talked about. So be sure to check that out if you were interested. But yes, I felt like with me going to my old new wallet, I needed to bring some new refreshing dividers to go along with it. Let's go ahead and get down to this cash stuffing. So first up, we have spending, and I am participating in the dollar challenge. So any dollars that I have in these categories, I do set them to the side and add them to the jar. If you watched my spend the week with me video, you would know that we have quite a few singles, so I'm excited. And I made sure to keep them so that I can add them to our jar today. So with that, if you watched the video, I did use quite a few of spending. So I wanted to give myself more than usual just because I know basically I depleted this category. If we look here, I have $4 left. So of course, all of these singles will be set to the side. And for today, I am budgeting $140 to go to spending. So let's go ahead and grab that. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. That is correct. 140 for spending. And this will get me by for the next 2 weeks until I get paid again. All right, next up we have groceries. So looking at groceries, I do have some singles. So I will set that to the side over here. And I will be adding $100 to this fund today. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Adding that to what we have. That will now bring the total for groceries to 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330. I believe that's right. 330. If I counted that right, that is more than enough for groceries. And that should be good. Up next, we get into toiletries. Toiletries will be getting $50. So I will do 2 20s and 110 for that. Looking at toiletries, we do have $1. So I will set that to the side. And now we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. All right, $80 for the next 2 weeks, and that should be good. Up next, we get into clothing. Clothing is getting $30. I am still slowly building up on this. And I want to say thank you for the people who obviously, again, watched my spending vlog and said that the clothes look nice and that they fit me well. That was very nice to hear. So thank you very much. I'm very hesitant with clothes shopping because I'm trying to find my style, but I have absolutely no idea what it is. But I'm trying to build off of basics. And I feel like once I have my basics, my staples, then I can, dabble with like what my actual style is. Because at this point, I feel like I don't have one. I just try to look as presentable as I can. So now within clothing, we do have some singles, and I will set that to the side. And adding our 30, we have 20, 30, 40, 50. So $50 for clothing, which is great. I think I'm going to let this slowly build up again and then go back and buy some more basics. I'm trying to do a little bit at a time just to not overwhelm myself and actually make sure I like what I have. All right, up next we have eating out. Eating out, we do have $1 left, so we will set that to the side. And today this is getting $40, so we will do 2 20s for that. So now as a total, we have $50, and that is perfect for me. But when it comes to my cash dividers, they are all stuffed, and this is so cute. I love this new color, something refreshing to look at, and I feel like the color goes nicely with my wallet. So I am just loving the change. So we will go ahead and put these cash dividers in my wallet, and they are ready for me to spend for the next 2 weeks. All right, now let's go ahead and get into these dollars, honey. I'm excited to count and see what we have. So for this week, we saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, $17, you guys. That is good for me, honey. I'm just terrible with saving these dollars, but this was a good week. So here we have our dollar jar. I'm gonna go ahead and add that, and that is a beautiful addition. All right, and once we are done with the dollar jar, we have our coin jar, which is the same concept. Any coins that I have from the last 2 weeks, add them to the jar, and we're gonna count this up at the end of the year. So I do have some change, so let's go ahead and add that. All right, so there we go, coins added. And then for our binder, I just have one sinking fund that I am funding with today's paycheck, because as I said, we were prioritizing savings. And can we guess what sinking fund it is? Go ahead, comment. If you know me, you know what it's gonna be before I even say it, but comment it right now and take a guess. Did you guys travel? Of course you did. Of course you did. Okay, so we are going to go to our travel envelope, and this is going to be getting $320. So sadly, this is all going to be in 20s, but let's go ahead and count. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20. So correct, 320. And this is getting added to my travel. At the top of the month, I told you guys that I was basically prioritizing this fund because there was a possibility that I was going to go on another cruise for the summer. And I can confirm that we are booked. I had to drag people to do it, but we are finally all aligned, and I'm super excited. It's going to be a cruise that we're going in the end of October leading into Labor Day is when the cruise is going to be. This is going to be with my cousin, who I've been going on all my little travel excursions with. And then I'm also bringing my best friend. And fun fact, this is going to be my best friend's first time on a cruise. So we are all just excited and making sure it's going to be a good time. So we did go ahead and put down the down payment for this on Saturday, which was $150 each that everybody had to put in. So I will have to take $150 out. And then the rest of the deposit will be due, I believe, June 17th. And then I also have to go ahead and book my flights. So all of that will be coming out of this fund, which is why I tried to build it up as much as I can, just because I knew it was coming. So now, as a total within travel, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 91. So that's $791, which is great. Oh, and I also forgot, we're also booking our excursions for stuff to do while we're on the boat. So I feel like I'm a little expert now with cruises. So as long as I have my funds everything ready, I should be good to go. But yes, as for today, that is all we have for the cash stuffing. All the cash is gone, all the money is deposited where it needs to be. So I am very thankful for this extra paycheck. And if you had a magic month, definitely let me know down in the comments, what did you do with your extra funds? But as for today's video, you guys, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you did, because that really does help and support the channel. Share this video with anybody that you think would benefit from it. And with all of that, I will let you all go, and I will catch you all next time in my next one. Bye, guys.